Hey everyone, welcome back to TWT. My name is Lynn, and I've been waiting all day to get this oracle, and it finally came, so I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this just because I want to see how it is, and since it's Scorpio season, I figured I might as well make this another birthday gift for you. So this is for Scorpios, and I also get to try out this oracle deck. So we both win in this situation. All right, so let me go and get started. Let me do 3 shuffles for the Empress. I've already pre-shuffled this deck, but just, to shuffle it, I'll do it again. So you can see, I used to have this tarot deck. It was the Sexual Magic Tarot, like a few years ago. I didn't really, it was good. I loved it. It's just that I didn't really use it. And I wish it was more like a tarot deck. It was just too, focused on one thing. And so I went ahead and sold that just because I wasn't using it as much. And I noticed that they changed it. And now they have this oracle. So I much prefer this because I like the fact that I could use this as part of a reading, but it's not a tarot deck. It's an oracle deck. Similar theme, but more like an oracle, so it's not a tarot deck. I hope that makes sense. But look at that transgression. See? So some of you guys who have this tarot deck, Tarot of Sexual Magic, it's by who is it by? Laura Twan and Mauro De Luca. Yeah, the same creators of that tarot deck. They created this oracle. And let me show you what the back looks like. They just came out with it, I think, either earlier this year or last year. So this is fairly new. And I'm happy to say that I'm one of the first people to get it. I'm really excited that they came out with an oracle deck because I've been waiting for something like this to come. And they finally made one, so I'm really excited that it's here. And let me show you what the box looks like. So here, see this? Yeah. So you probably have the tarot deck like this. It's much smaller, and the front cover also looks different, but it's the same. Sexual Magic by the same creators and everything, except this is an oracle deck, not a tarot deck. Okay, and this is what the back looks like. Yeah, the illustrations and everything, they're similar. It's just this is an oracle, so I prefer this over the tarot deck. All right, anyways, let me do another shuffle. We're gonna go back into the past energy and see what happened. Okay, so you saw that, right? You saw that come out, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Same thing, transgression. What are the chances of that happening? You know what I mean? I just shuffled it and then the same card came out again. So let me put that for the past energy. And what about the current energy? Protection. And what about the future energy? Trials. Bottom of the deck is desire. Ooh. Yeah, so somebody is definitely feeling this right now. Somebody is feeling desire. Somebody wants someone right now. I don't know who it is. I have a feeling I know who it is, but I really don't know who it is. It's someone wanting someone right now, and it's coming out through this card. All right, so let me put this away. We have all the cards. Let me show you what came out for the past energy. It's the same card that came out in the beginning, transgression. And for the current energy is protection. And for the future energy is trials. I also noticed that like the illustrations are not as, how do I say it? In the tarot deck, yeah, those illustrations were very racy. They were very vivid, very explicit. And this oracle is a little bit more, what's the word for it? Ooh, I see a snake. Oh my gosh, I just saw that. A big snake on transgression. Look at that. You see that? I just noticed it. A huge snake. Yeah, so somebody's being a snake. Somebody's being fake. So they have the intention of like, you know, good things, but they really want to destroy this person. I'm already seeing that. Oh my gosh. And that's probably what the transgression is. Yes, they say they have good intentions, but they really want to destroy that person. Oh my gosh. I'm already picking up like the vibes on this one. But yeah, like I was saying, that tarot deck is more explicit than this oracle deck. This oracle, I just like the fact that, like, you know, it's more subtle. I mean, it has the same illustrations and everything, but it's a little more open to interpretation, which I like. I really like that. All right. So, all right, protection. I think I showed this to you before, but let me show it to you again. Protection. And also, I'm already seeing, like, you know, protection in more ways than one. Like, not just to be protected, like, you know, from someone, but some of you will need to use protection, if you know what I mean. Yes. Protect your parts, because somebody could get pregnant and you might not want the outcome, okay? So just be careful and protect yourself. All right, and then for the future energy is trials. Okay, all right. So let me get the tarot deck. So this is new too. I just did like a trial reading on this one. This is from the Light Visions Tarot. I showed the box and everything. It just came this week as well. So this is new. But I'm going to use this just because I feel guided to use it. And I'm going to because I want to. All right. So let me do 5 shuffles because I really don't know who this is for. All I know is that, yeah, there's an energy. I don't know where it's coming from, but I know there's an energy. And I want to see what's going on with that. Just to make things easier, I'm just going to dedicate it to Scorpios out there, including me, because it's Scorpio season and my birthday is coming up. So, yeah, just to make it easier. Okay, this thing keeps coming out, so I'm going to show this. Queen of Swords. Look at that, the devil. Yep. So do you see there's a snake from the Oracle deck in the past energy? And now the devil is coming out from the tarot deck. Yep. You've seen it here. You've seen it. That's proof right there. That's confirmation that they influence you, your thoughts, and your behavior. All right, let me do one more shuffle. I don't know, I keep being told to keep shuffling, so I'm gonna do that. The Eight of Pentacles came out as well. Ooh, and now the Emperor. The Emperor came out, right? It came out in the last reading. And look what came out the other half of the split. The Devil. So you have the Emperor and then you have the Devil next to each other. I'm not making this up. Yep. Okay. All right, transgression. What about it? Two of Wands. Protection. What about it? King of Wands. Oh my gosh. Wow. So, okay, I'm already seeing that the Emperor and the King of Wands, they go together. Because the Emperor is in Aries for number 4. And Aries is the King of Wands. So you have a male fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So the Emperor, who is in Aries, would be the King of Wands. So I'm already seeing the connection here. What about trials for future energy? Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like this has happened so many times that like most people would think like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. But to me, because I've seen it happen so many times, that it's not a coincidence anymore. It's on purpose. So I'm in a point where I'm like, you know, it's like it's not a surprise to me anymore because I know it happens. And it happens all the time. And I know that it's because there are people around me, beings around me, that are causing this. So I know that when I do this, it's not me. It's other beings around me that are doing this, okay? Let me show you the bottom of the deck. 8 of Pentacles. So this can be mastering. This came out as well in the last reading. It was spiritual connection reading. This came out, 8 of Pentacles. And I picked up a work situation. So this could be a work situation, or this could be about someone mastering a skill that they're really good at, okay? Let me put this away. You know what? I'm being told to like check underneath. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, and 10 of Pentacles. We have a lot of wands here. So wands is about passion. Yeah, so there's a lot of passion going on. And passion also has to do with desire. So this reading, yeah, there's a lot of passion going on, a lot of desire. And when you put them together, yes, it's sexual magic, which I'm doing right now. This reading is about sexual magic. Yes, okay. So look at that. King of Wands, right? I just talked about the King of Wands for the current energy. Look what came out for the future energy. I'm not making this up. The Queen of Wands. King of Wands and Queen of Wands. They're counterparts. Seriously, they're matches. The second time I used this tarot deck, and this time we have matches. We have the King and the Queen of Wands. So in this situation, in this reading, there are 2 people that are matches. One of them could desire the other. I'm getting that they both desire each other. Like they both want each other. They're just not saying anything to each other. But like, yep, they both want each other. And it could be in a form of the King and Queen, the Emperor and the Empress, the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, whatever the case may be. But these 2 people in real life that know each other, that have met, they want each other bad. Because that's the energy I'm picking up. I'm picking it up. And the cards are basically verifying the energy that I'm picking up. Yes, it's true. the King and Queen of Wands are a match, and the King and Queen of Wands want each other. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me put this away so I have some space. All right. For the messages, I went ahead and picked up the Romance Angels because I was guided to. So on the first, I don't even know what to call it. First, I don't know. Fill in the blank. It says, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So that could be an advice for the matches, the King and Queen of Wands. Those two people, whoever they are. And this is the back of the Romance Angels card. For those of you that have seen this before, yeah, I have one. And I'm going to use this, okay? So let me do, oh my gosh, let me do 4 shuffles for the Emperor. Oh my gosh. All right. Forgiving and learning. Keep an open mind. Make the effort. Oh my gosh. Calling in your soulmate. So what I'm getting is that one of these couples, one of these counterparts, one of these pairs, a male and a female, they could be soulmates. You know what? They are soulmates. So this King of Wands and Queen of Wands, they're soulmates. The divine feminine and the divine masculine, they're soulmates. That twin flame couple, they're soulmates. So these matches, we have King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Swords, King and Queen of Cups, and King and Queen of Pentacles. They're soulmates. Yeah, they match. And because they match, they're perfect for each other. And because they're perfect for each other, they should be together. And because they should be together, if they haven't already, I think they are. They've met. They've already met. And yes, they're already in love with each other. They don't know what's going on, but they don't know how it's possible to feel that way about someone they just met, but they do. And they're trying to, make sense of it. They're trying to figure out what happened. But, when matches meet and they're a twin flame couple and they're supposed to be together and they're perfect for each other, yeah, it's like, it's going to happen. They're going to fall in love with each other. How could they not? How can you not fall in love with your perfect match? You know what I mean? It's like, how could you not be happy when you just won the lotto? How could you not be happy when you just had your first kid? How could you not be happy? You know what I mean? It's like, how could you not be happy when something good happens to you? It's one of those things where, like, how could you not fall in love when you meet your perfect match? It's just one of those things that, like, it's like, it doesn't make sense if you don't. I see it that way. It doesn't make sense if you don't fall in love with your perfect match. Okay? So, for you have a message. And for the person on your mind, you also have a message. Or he or she has a message. In my situation, it's a he. All right, bottom of the deck is children. Your love life is being affected by children. What I'm seeing is that whether or not you guys have children, I don't know. You probably do, you probably don't. But in my case, if we do end up together, there's going to be children. Like, it's one of those things where, like, that's going to be the result of that union. Children. So it's not about, are we going to, or no, it's not about, are we going to? It's more like when. It's going to happen. You're going to have children. If you're able to have kids, you're going to have them. And if you can't have kids, you're going to adopt. Seriously. Like, children are going to be a part of your life regardless of what's going on. Especially if they get together and they end up together. All right. Let me put this away. Have the cards. All right. Your message. Attraction. Oh my God. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And your person, trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Wow. Okay. So we have all the cards. Let me put them together and see what it says. All right. So let's go back to the past energy. With transgression. Yes, there's a big old giant snake right there. I see it. And then the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is about decisions. And because this happened in the past, okay, I'm seeing you, the viewer. You chose to trust this person. Yeah, that was your decision. You chose to trust this person even though this person was not trustworthy because their intentions were not good. They acted like they were good, but their intentions were really to destroy you. Yeah, their intentions were not good. They were meant to harm you, kill you, destroy you. So it was basically like they were preying on you. And they were preying on your trust. And that's why it was a transgression. Because that person had some bad intentions. And because you trusted them, you both committed a transgression. This person committed a transgression by being fake. And you committed a transgression because you chose to trust someone that could not be trusted, should not have been trusted. So basically you allowed this person to hurt you. So yeah, both of you committed a transgression. But because this was the past, it happened, and that basically you made that choice to trust that person, okay? All right, so for the current energy, protection came out, and the King of Wands. Oh, okay, so I'm talking about right now. Right now. So, okay, so you know how I talked about the King of Wands being the Emperor and being a fire sign, and because it's a king, it's going to be a male fire sign. So this is probably most likely an Aries, because an Aries is a fire sign and an Emperor is an Aries who happens to be male. So put it together and you have an Emperor. And what I'm getting is that, you needed some protection from this Emperor. And even though this Emperor said all the right things and did all the right things, and you just wanted to jump on him against your wishes, even though like your heart was like, no, and your heart was like, no, don't do it, and your soul was like, no, but it's like your body just didn't want to listen, but you were like, okay, I need protection. So it was like you could not trust your body in the presence of this person. You couldn't resist, because it was very hard to resist an Emperor who happens to be the King of Wands. Like, seriously, you need help. And because you asked for help, and that's what you needed protection. So kind of similar to the past energy, you're able to get help from your interactions with this Emperor were being protected, and you were being protected by God, the angels, the guides, your ancestors, your higher self. So it was like whatever this Emperor tried to do, if they had bad intentions, it backfired. It didn't work. And you were able to see right through them. You were able to kind of read the situation. And because you were able to read the situation, you were able to say no. Or you were able to not allow that to happen. So you had a little bit more control because of that. All right, so that's what I'm picking up. So yeah, you had to protect yourself. And that's how you were able to successfully ward off the Emperor's advances. All right, that's what I'm picking up. And for the future energy, this hasn't happened yet, but it's gonna happen. You're gonna go through some trials, some tribulations, some hard times. And because the Queen of Wands came out, the Queen of Wands is, the female version of the Emperor. She's the Empress. She's the Empress. She could be a female fire sign, but she's like the female version of the Emperor, who's the Empress. Me. I'm the Empress. And she also used good judgment. So the Queen of Wands, the Empress, knew that there's going to be some hard times coming up. She knew this. And because she knew this, it's like she kind of predicted what was going to happen. And because she was able to predict the future, that there were some hard times coming up, she's able to prepare for that. So she was able to get ready for that. And so when it does happen, when those trials and hardships and tough times come, they're not as bad as they seem, because she knows they're coming and she's prepared to deal with them. So that's one of her superpowers. Like, some may call that a superpower. It's more like she's an Empress, So she's able to prepare for bad times. And that's what makes her an Empress, because she's able to deal with situations no matter how bad they are. And for your message is attraction. Like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because you are attracting people, and you are very attractive. Like, your energy is very attractive. So keep doing what you're doing. And for your person, or whoever you think about, they need to trust that this situation is going to work out the way it should. So they need to trust this whole process. Don't think anything bad, negative, just trust and allow it to happen, okay? That's what I'm hearing. So I hope I helped you in some way, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon.